Friends, I'm Dr. Shaib Shahid, just sharing with you the great day of celebration for the Muslim called Eid al-Fitr. And I am sorry my this presentation is a bit late due to the ceremony, but I'm going to just let you know what is this ceremony, what is the purpose of this, why people get together, what are the main purpose and what is the reason that we have been asked to celebrate it and share every person. It may be a poor, orphan, whoever it is, rich or family member, everybody should celebrate it. And what is the reason for that one? Please keep in mind that in every religion there is celebration from the very beginning. If you just see uh, in the uh, people in Christianity, they celebrate Easter, Christmas days, and same is about other religion. And in Muslims, we celebrate two big gathering. One is called Eid al-Fitr, and then it is coming Eid al-Zuha, the Hajj. The main concept before I may present to you, it is religion is a human feelings. Purpose is to create humanity, understanding, trust, and bond between the human being. And it is psychological. It is a basic psychological needs. You know, uh, respect, security, belongingness, love, and appreciation. If a roof or in a person has these things, then he is a self-actualization. He is a kind of a self uh, improved and self-grown up person. And it doesn't mean if the person has these faults during his early childhood, he will have various kind of personality impoverishment which we see in this respect. Unfortunately, in the present era, when every person is self-centered and wealth and temptation has overcome the human being, these feelings are vanishing, and the people have lost those rich bond of sincerity between the relatives, between the father, mother, between the brother, sister, between the relatives, between the Muslim, and between all kind of human. I may say understanding. It is decreasing day by day because people are rushing after the money. They have no time to celebrate it. They only wish under insecurity to have maximum, and they should hold it. Unfortunately, if you go to the history of mankind. I should be a bit fast because there's a lot of data on it, and I will cut down because it doesn't look good that I may keep on talking and you may be celebrating and say, "Oh, we have no time." My mission is not to show my face, what I know. I say what I'm celebrating about the human nature, and only source is the Quran, which is the psychology of mankind created by creature. All other psychology is secondary to it because these are human made, and it doesn't is complete because the Quranic concept of religion is like one God running the whole universal system, and all things are connected with him, and he is running the system. So he knows better how to connect the human being, how to connect the various kind of things, and what are the function duties of mankind, and how they should live together. And I use the word peace. So the peace can only be achieved when we have these characteristics within us. Not only characteristics to just to show as the etiquettes and you know personal kind of styles, rather to talk and feel from the inner self and feel other person. They are also human being. When we feel other person, they are like us. Then lot of problem in the world will vanish. No wars, no fight, no hasad, no I may say jealousy, no fighting, no killing each other. And this is the weakness of mankind. Go back to the history of Adam when he was created, the best, the God special creature with have the reasoning power, feeling, thinking, everything, and he possess. He was given him the knowledge with no other, I may say, angel and person have. And when he asked the question why he's special, he said, "Oh, he knows that which you do not know." So my main concern is having all these things, but he put him under testing. That he want to see that if I give him a power and he have given the sources and he is given the right direction, whether he follow nafs ammara, feeling it impulses, or he will think 10 times and to before taking an action, and he won't act like an animal. Now, this is the difference. I have repeated so many times with you. So my main concern is when he was tested, he said, "You will not do this and this." Then his evil self or the Satan told him, no, no, if you eat that thing, you will remain for life. And if you do this, you will be power and you are this. This is called temptation. Due to that one, he failed the test. And when he was kicked out from paradise, Allah says in Surah Araf, listen, O mankind, Adam, I'm sending you, if you and your people, they will follow me, my direction, and have the right direction, because you have some evil within you. If you have this, then you will be given the best place in the paradise. And now you are leaving this world, and one evil is going with you. And what is that? You will have a kind of jealousy with each other. You know, قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. So this is the weakness of mankind. And at the end of the surah say, when I will test you and those people who pass it, then I will take away this, you know, opposition, I may say, treating maltreatment to each other, jealousy, I will take away from it. Then you will come to the paradise and you will be enjoying the Jannah. I'm sorry, because my concern is to give the things with the meaning and background. There are a lot of smart people who know everything, but my mission is just to remind. And in this way, I learn myself to correct myself. This is a kind of self-awareness, self-correction, and try to get a peace. Peace, prosperity, and paradise within your hand. My series coming. This is the part of that one. So luckily, this day has come, and I'm sharing with you. So it is a reminder to the mankind. Listen, this is your weakness. Correct yourself. Be friendly, understand with each other, love each other, and respect each other, and help the poor people. I've quoted so many things in it. Then it says you develop those feeling of belongingness, and the things he was deprived, you should protect yourself. Now the celebration of these days, Allah has given to every person, every religion. On the 10th of Muharram, Jews used to pray and celebrate that they were relieved from the control of Pharaoh. So there are in every religion, in every book, they're saying these are this thing. You should pray to God, because if He won't have given you this power, and you would have been at the mercy of these people, how you would have passed your life. So, in other words, when you are celebrating, just think about those people who are in a poor condition. A lot of people say, "Oh, we are living in a Muslim country and we dislike this and this." Now, the way they are treating each other under the temptation, under the hasad, bughaz, rivalry, they are killing each other, and they, when the people start fighting, then they have regression. That's the reason this country has regressed. I give you an example before it also. If there are a bunch of uh, trees, branches, you collect them. It is hard to break it, but you can break it easily one by one. So this is the reason which is happening in the Muslim countries. They talk a lot. Allah say, Surah Al-Hijrat, "Oh mankind, you talk a lot. I need your action. I need your niyat. I need your intention." So my main concern is that merely talking on giving a big celebration and have a big gathering, and inside we have that evil self, it is of no use. You can play, fool each other. It is called munafqat, dual personality. But you cannot do with the creator. He knows your inner self, your ruh, your inner self is connected with him, and everything is recorded. So, in the end of it, I will give you a surah in which Allah Ta'ala say, "Oh mankind, I've made this and this, and made this world, and given you various kind of days just to see about the reality, and He has created various sky, moon, this and this system, and it is just that you should understand what is the reality, and you should know everybody has a short stay in this world. So coming to the point, so it has been, I may say, repeatedly told to the mankind, life is very short. People, when they are in the prime time, they forget what they are. They say, we will remain like this way. This is the wrong thinking which is stick our mind when we are in power, prime time. You said, no, I'm this, I can do this. But have you seen everybody left in this world? Nobody think about this. If a person will have to think that there is a going to ask me question, I'm not a free bird, whatever I may do, and everything is asked to me, and then I will go to the paradise. I will, otherwise I have to pay back. Isn't this eat days remind you about other feeling? What was this fasting? It is not just living thirsty or empty stomach and control your worldly things. No, it was correction of your inner self and have a pure and strong kind of person inner self psyche, and it should understand the feeling of other people, what they are, and how we should help each other to enjoy the life. This we can make this life paradise, and we have a peace in this world, and we will have the prosperity, but it is in our own hand. Allah say, I have given the freedom of choice. We people know the reality. Knowing the reality, still I may say, I'm not going to work on it because I know better about myself than other people. So this is the tragedy for which these days are reminded to celebrate it. Now, number two is this. There's this global religion. Allah say, when you celebrate, you just think, if you would not have these things, then what would have happened? This is a condition of poor person, orphan, widow, deprived people. You know, you see the things are getting costly and all kind of problem. People have no money to eat, drink, and they are various kind of crimes are coming up. It is all due to this reason. We do not understand each other needs. We know only to have the rights, but we forget the duties. So these days are reminded. It is called the Day of Unity. Yeah, the people united with each other. From one mahalla, people get together to have mosque and praying and celebrating, to then go to the bigger place, city, and in this way. And if you go to the this lesson of Allah, you will say, the what is Hajj? All international people of various color, languages, faces, gender, race, this, they get together to show that actually we are all one, Creator is one, and we are His creature, and we have to follow what is the right direction because Creator knows better than the creature. So my main concern is, please, I'm not saying that I know better. You open this book, everything is written there. It is not my creation. But we need application. Now, coming to the point, because the time would be short, and then I have to move to the next one. So it says unity, faith, reorganization. This is the day a reminder, reorganization. Reorganize yourself. Now, this is the day the people are happy, and the day the people are sad also. Happy in this way, they have completed the mission of self-correction of the whole year, and they are going to have a new self. But if they just celebrate it for this way we have done it, and then start doing all those dirty business, then what is the use of reorganization? Those who are weeping, why? They are saying, oh God, you have taken away those rich moment of life. When you close the hell door, you open the paradise door, and you given us an opportunity that we can make one and get 70. That special privileges has gone. So they are worried, oh, no, we have to work like this. But only those people who think they have to die, they have to face the reality, and every their action and deed will be called to question. But those, they are looking media, this and that, and show business, and I may say self projection and other kind of cheating, making money, and under the name of I may say business, they are fooling each other. And so please keep in mind, everything would be here. This all Bangalore, Gordon, these things will gone with the wind. They will remain here, but the person will be taken away, put it in the you know graveyard, in his grave. What is the space? That is the reason. Now all these your bungalows and your suits will remain over there. So in it is a reminder that we should understand other. Then he said they are thankful to Allah, and by reminding, if I will take away these things from you, what is your position? You are nothing. And then say, Allah keep me, have me prosperity. Then it say, you should create unity in the family, in the mahalla, in the people around you, and then should have united, then a feeling of people of all the religion, of the cost, and all the places. So the new generation, he is free of all these things. He only thinks me, 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 me. I know better than me. Is it not the trade? This is a day the people used to go to their old people to get Eid special gift. Now those old people are sitting like in a corner. Nobody care for them. Some say that they are outdated. We are for they live. They never visit them. They never ask them what their position and what they are doing. So imagine the way they sacrifice their life to bring us to this stage, and we forget them. So this is the day of going back and realizing what these guys are. If these guys would have been here are here, so we would are here. If we have not given this birth, from where would I have come? So she said they have re-evaluation of ethical moral standard and help those people. And when you share these things by hugging, by smiling, sacrificing, rejoicing, and you just celebrate Allah, you give me this insight, and on the day of judgment, bring us all together. So keep in mind one thing: time and space wait for nobody. So prayer are of no use if you do not act on it. Establish the rules of Allah, which is the base of humanity and the middle path. It is not the extremity. Allah doesn't like extremity. The best purpose of this one is that whatever you may do, you just think one thing, that excess of everything is bad. That is called abnormality, extremity. So please avoid yourself from it and just listen to this surah, what Allah say, how He's created and what purpose of life. Please, I will keep on my next segment on this topic also. Thank you. Allah.
It is He who made the sun a shining light and the moon a derived light, and determined for it phases, that you may know the number of years and account of time. Allah has not created this except in truth. He details the signs for a people who know. إن في اختلاف الليل والنهار وما خلق الله في السماوات والأرض لآيات لقوم يتقون.
Subhanallah.
Indeed, in the alternation of the night and the day, and in what Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, are signs for a people who fear Allah.
Subhanallah.
إن الذين لا يرجون لقاءنا ورضوا بالحياة الدنيا واطمأنوا بها والذين هم عن آياتنا غافلون. Indeed, those who do not expect the meeting with us and are satisfied with the life of this world and feel secure therein, and those who are heedless of our signs. أولئك مأواهم النار بما كانوا يكسبون. For those, their refuge will be the fire because of what they used to earn. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات يهديهم ربهم تجري من تحتهم الأنهار في جنات النعيم. Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, their Lord will guide them because of their faith. Beneath them rivers will flow in the gardens of pleasure. دعواهم فيها سبحانك اللهم وتحيتهم فيها سلام وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Their call therein will be, exalted are you, O Allah, and their greeting therein will be, peace.